So there was a recent disaster in East Palestine, Ohio. Of course, as you guys know, a environmental disaster in which a shitload of toxic chemicals, which formed a demonic dark cloud, literal demonic dark cloud over East Palestine, Ohio. That that disaster occurred, and Joe Biden has not physically appeared there at all. In fact, he's instead physically in Ukraine. And the people of East Palestine, Ohio aren't too happy about that. Now, your boy Trump, look, I'm a liberal, just to clarify. I'm a liberal, I'm a Democrat, but I got to report the news. Your boy Trump saw the weakness in Biden's game, saw that Biden's defense wasn't really that tight and crossed the shit out of Biden. What do I mean by that? Trump is going to East Palestine, Ohio to show solidarity. Now, he doesn't have the logistics necessary to solve the problem. He could if he wanted to. I mean, he's insanely wealthy, but he's simply showing his would-be supporters. I mean, it's a very rural area. It's East Palestine, Ohio. He's showing his would-be supporters, hey, look, the president of the United States might not support you, but me, the former president, your boy, Deontay Trump, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. If nothing else, if anybody else ain't here, I'm here for you. Trump took advantage of the situation, so let's see what your boy Trump had to do.
Moments ago, former President Donald Trump leaving Florida to travel to East Palestine, Ohio, the community impacted by that train derailment that spilled toxic chemicals just a few weeks ago. And it comes as President Biden is facing harsh criticism over visiting Ukraine, but not the site of that toxic wreck.
See? Look at Trump. Look at how unbothered he is walking up that fucking ramp, bro. Walking up them stairs. This nigga knows he's got Biden's ass, bro. This is a good look for Trump. Trump has been doing a lot of talking about how Biden's incompetent and he's not doing the job right, but now he's knocking chinks into Biden's armor. Now he's genuinely putting dents in Biden's armor because now he's like, well, I think he's incompetent, but fuck talking. He hasn't even shown up to the site of an extreme disaster. Chemical disaster. Yo, look at the demonic cloud. Look at the demonic cloud. Look at the demonic cloud over East Palestine, Ohio, bro. It looked like Satan and his homies pulled up to the block to turn up to the party. Am I wrong? Look at this shit. It looked like Lucifer and them boys done pulled up to set off the show. I'm just saying, it don't look too good. It don't look too good at all. The fact that Biden ain't pulled up after his brother, there's no way Biden's team has not slipped a paper or an article to Biden like, hey, look, bro, I know we're not physically in the United States right now, but look at this cloud over there over Ohio. Or maybe Biden went to Ukraine extremely recently. Biden has to have seen this. He's the president of the United States. There's no way no one in his camp pulled up to him and said, hey, look, big dog, this right here, this ain't too good. Trump is taking full advantage of Biden's sloppiness. He's been sloppy. He's been a little too slow, and now Trump is taking advantage of that.
Mayor of East Palestine telling Fox News that he was really frustrated when he learned of the president's trip abroad.
That was the biggest slap in the face. That tells you right now he doesn't care about us. So,
agreed.
He can send every agency he wants to, but I found that out this morning in one of the briefings that he was in the Ukraine giving millions of dollars away to people over there and not to us, and I'm furious.
So President Biden responding overnight.
I mean, he's spitting the facts. Biden, why you ain't just cash at them niggas in Ukraine? Just sell them niggas. Like, why you gotta do all this other shit? Why you gotta pull up and physically be there? You not their sugar daddy? Just cash at them niggas. You don't gotta physically be there to make sure that the Ukrainians receive the money necessary to defend their country. I mean, this is a NATO operation, of course. Germany, France, the UK, of course, there are other nations in NATO, but the NATO is coming together to fight off the Russian invasion. I don't think Biden has to specifically, like him himself, had to physically be there. Now, it is a show of good faith, but when you got a wreck causing demonic storm clouds, heralding the end of times over East Palestine, Ohio, maybe, just maybe, you as the president of that location, the president of the United States, you might just possibly, maybe, you might need to be over there. You might need to be over there. And now Trump is taking full advantage. Now, of course, we can sit there and say, oh, well, they wouldn't have voted for Biden. No way. It's Ohio, blah, blah, blah. He's still the president of the United States. And at the end of the day, these are his constituents. They may not have voted for him, but he is now in charge and responsible for these people. He's got to play his position. Trump is taking full advantage despite not really being in a position to do much about it. So, tough look for Biden.
He posted this photo on Instagram as he was on the phone with the EPA.
Oh, he Instagramming, bro? Yeah, nah, bro. Biden, no, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Biden got to start doing like these rappers. He need to just start pressing record on his phone or going live. Hey, y'all, I'm on the way. I'm on the way. Relax, I'm on the way. That he got to do that, bro. This ain't gonna work, bro. These like super like he's got to be a little more engaging, in my opinion.
And Ohio State officials, he wrote, quote, "I want affected residents to know that we've got your back." Seeing as Dana Bash joins us now, and Dana, this has become something of a political issue here. I mean, you certainly see it on Fox News. There's a reason former President Trump is going to East Palestine. Is the administration aware of this politically, and are they making an effort to devote more resources to the folks there?
Yes, and yes. Just what you just showed, the president on the phone, putting out the statement saying, I'm with you. That is an indicator that they get that this is a political problem. But let's just kind of give the backdrop to what you just showed of residents there on Fox News.
Weak. I understand CNN is a network that defends Biden and has his back, but bro, this is weak. Like, Biden needs top tier defense right now. Biden needs somebody to violate Trump. Right now, bro, they can't afford for this weak ass defense. This is just weak. This CNN shit, Fox News shit, MSNBC shit, these politicians need to set their game up and start hiring political pundits to just work for them. They got mad money. These politicians can sit there and act like, we don't have enough money for that. Cap. Y'all got houses you shouldn't own, stocks you shouldn't have. Y'all know the truth.
Is the fact that the former president is going, this is Trump country.
Yeah.
It doesn't, by the way, it doesn't matter.
See, don't say shit like this is Trump country. See, you shouldn't be saying that. Y'all are supposed to be Biden's protectors. CNN. Y'all are liberal media's first line of defense. You shouldn't even utter that it's Biden country, that it's Trump country. We know it's Trump country, but you're not supposed to say that if you're defending the president. You're not supposed to just say that. Like, of course, these people aren't Biden's main, voters, but that's besides the point. Biden's the president. Now, of course, they're more than likely going to acknowledge that, but still, this is just bad. The PR couldn't get worse for Joe Biden. I understand CNN is not Biden's, literal team, but
entire country is Biden country because he is the current president. But when it comes to just the raw politics, this is Trump country. So there isn't a lot of political grace that a lot of people in this region have already kind of built in for the current president. Having said that, this has been a problem for weeks now. And yes, the administration has sent the EPA administrator, Pete Buttigieg, the transportation secretary, has been out there, but it's not the president.
So this issue has been underway for weeks now. Weeks. Where's Biden been for the last few weeks? Let's look it up. Hold on a second, y'all. Biden visits Ukraine. Let's see. Biden visits Ukraine. 2 days ago, Biden visits Ukraine. East Palestine accident. Oh, shit. 2 weeks ago. So Biden had all the time in the world to do what he needed to do, and he ain't did it. It's a tough L for Biden, dog. Now, granted, I'll give Biden this. The right wing has been in absolute shambles. They've been going to war with each other. Nick Fuentes and Marjorie Taylor Greene, they got smoke. Trump and DeSantis clearly have smoke. And DeSantis looks like a real threat to Trump, too. There's all types of infighting going on within conservative circles on a political level and on a media level. That boy Crowder over there is steady boxing with the Daily Wire, putting up real punches, really, really hitting them with it. Like they've got real conflict going on that side of the political aisle. But still, Trump has taken full advantage of a little bit of not a little bit, a lot of negligence from Biden. So it's gonna be. I couldn't believe it. I was in the gym working out, and it said on the treadmill, uh, Joe Biden visits Ukraine before he instead of visiting East Palestine, Ohio. I'm like, nah, ain't no damn way. Come to find out, they wasn't lying. It's a tough one. It's a nasty one. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's a tough and a nasty one.
And it's politically kind of an easy backdrop for President Biden's political opponents, particularly those who are in the Trump wing on the national security front in the Republican Party, who are much more populist, who don't like the idea of spending really any money on Ukraine and instead wanting to do it more at home.
It reminds me of Republicans pressuring President Biden to go to the southern border. Now they're really pressuring him to go to East Palestine. Do you think he's actually going to go?
It's hard to imagine that he won't when he gets back. I mean,
Biden should have came into the game putting his feet down automatically. Biden should have came into the game understanding exactly what he would need to do to shut the Republicans up. Y'all don't need to tell me to go to the southern border. I'll go without y'all telling me, and I'm gonna do what the hell I want to do down there because I'm the president. Y'all don't need to tell me to go to Ohio. I'm already on it because I'm that nigga. I understand that being the president is definitely, well, I don't understand, but I could imagine it's an incredibly stressful job. You got different pieces of information pulling you in different directions. Mass shooting here, natural disaster there, toxic waste accident here, war happening in Europe. I can only imagine that he has where the fuck do I go? I can't, if I were the president, I'm like, where do I go? But, and I would imagine he can't just go everywhere. But looking back on Obama did a very good job of being very, very present with the American people. I mean, you can find videos of Obama being very, very diplomatic. He was visiting states and going to state fairs in states where people didn't like him. You can find videos of Obama going to state fairs in places where it's like, bro, these people don't vote Democrat. They're staunch white conservatives. And yet he's still going over there like, hey, you know what? I'm popping out. What's good? Biden lost the war of public perception. And it was a war that Biden could not afford to lose because Trump had already made such a massive, mistake out of himself. He fucked up. Trump made a buffoon out of himself. Trump made himself public enemy number one in the eyes of the American people. Now, it's one thing to have your morals and beliefs and stand 10 toes down. It's another thing to look like a mean person, to look like a dick, like an asshole. Trump looked like an asshole. Trump could have still said, hey, look, I'm going to stand on my conservative values, but I'm still the president. I'm rocking with y'all no matter what. Trump didn't do that. This was prime opportunity for Biden. On top of that, people already perceive Biden as incompetent and senile. Senile. You can't afford to be getting outplayed by Trump. Trump has already damaged his image in the minds of the American people and in the world to such an extent that you cannot afford to lose an image battle to him, of all people. But Biden's been doing just that. He's been losing an image battle. Now, I don't know if it's possible for him to even win such a battle because he seems so out of it. If he's not falling up the stairs, he's falling off a bike. I'm not gonna hold a stutter against him, but he's clearly he's forgetting things that he's supposed to say. Like he's on the verge of being senile. You can't afford to be getting outplayed by a guy like Trump who seems to step in shit every time he looks down. Ultimately, bro, that nigga Trump took advantage of the opportunity. He's laying down the heat on Biden. Biden needs to figure out what he's going to do because honestly, Biden's really out of time. And I hate to say that, but it's the truth. He's out of time. I mean, what could he possibly do at this stage in the game? He's genuinely out of time. What the election's coming up in what, like 2024. Biden has a year, and in this new day and age where people don't really focus on news that much and get over shit very, very quickly and move on from current events like it's nothing, like it's nobody's business. It's going to be very hard for Biden to grab the attention of the American people and say, I'm not the senile, clumsy guy y'all thought I was. I'm actually the big G. I'm actually running shit. I'm actually that. I'm that nigga for real. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. So, Biden takes another L. Trump is going to try to maneuver and take a W on this one. We'll see what happens. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.